have not seen such petty, shady, and catty behavior from a girl since high school. Since I was in high school, maybe a little bit of college, but nothing this bad. Guys just get so bored when you're pretty. Okay, and what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that for the girl you're talking to? I just wish I was more sporty like you. That way, like, I could be one of the boys. Right. I would be going to jail. There are so many other things we could talk about from that episode, but I'm still on that conversation. And mind you, they were supposed to be like making up. That was the conversation. It was supposed to like squash their beef that was happening. And to use that and someone else confiding in you about their insecurities to make yourself feel just a little bit better is so shitty. I'm sad that Sean left. I think he deserved to stay. His little spiel at the end about him saying that he hopes somebody says all those nice things about him one day. I actually almost shed a tear. Corbin, icking me out so bad. Why do you have 3 lines that you repeat over and over again? I'm scared. Fuck your eyes. I'm shutting them. My initial thought about Anaya still stands. Love her. I hope she makes it so far, and I think she will, actually. I feel like we really saw more of Casey this episode, and I'm just liking him more. And maybe this is a hot take. Sue me. Why is nobody pulling out like a full bead? Where's the blush? Where's the bronzer? Where's the foundation? Why is no one wearing makeup? And I know last year was like my first year watching, but last year we had good makeup. I wanted to try everyone's routine. This year I'm seeing no routine. And then I thought of it and then I was like, maybe it's because they're using the pool this time. Like I feel like last year no one really got in the pool, but maybe since they're allowed to swim, it's like a lighter beach day makeup vibe. But like then again, the recoupling. I want to see some baking, some contouring. I want to see a bombshell bead. I'm excited to see the new bombshells because I want to see how they will mesh with the current cast. I think this will give us like a better understanding of what everyone's type is, especially with them bringing in kind of like a country southern guy. Going back to the beginning though, I know every season needs a Huda. For some reason though, I just have a feeling that Melanie's gonna be worse. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I just have a feeling. Anyways, if I had to couple up with anyone, I'm picking Kata. Another prediction I have, which is like probably gonna happen because I genuinely have like no faith in Corbin. He's gonna play Kenzie. And I don't want that to happen for her, but it's gonna happen. Anyways, that's all the opinions that I have to give today. If I think of any more, we can chat in the comments. I wanna know what everyone thinks. This is the most fun part about watching Love Island to me is that everyone's watching and we can all talk about it. Okay, let me know. Love you. Love Island debrief, get ready with me's are so back. The sun is shining. I just laid out and tanned and Love Island is back. It's so summertime. There have only been 3 episodes so far. Last year was my first time actually watching a full season. And I feel like this is the point in the season where I have a pretty solid opinion of who I've seen so far, but those are all subject to change because there's so much more left to see. So this is gonna be like my original thoughts and then we'll revisit this once we get deeper into the season. Okay, favorite girl so far has to be Anaya. She has good energy. I really feel like she's a good friend, which says a lot given we've only seen 3 episodes. For my runner-up, I really love Kenzie. She has a big personality. She's not afraid to be herself. She's great for reality TV. For the boys, so far, I'm really liking Sean. I think Sincere will also be good, but haven't seen enough yet. And I need more of Casey on my screen. I feel like he kind of made a bad impression with the whole plants thing, and I haven't really heard from him since. I need to know more. So far, I like him with Anaya. Now Melanie, let's talk about Melanie. I think she's adorable. I think she has great potential. I'm not loving how she purposely said Kata's name wrong. I feel like she's almost wrongfully placing blame on her for Sincere, as if he's not the one who pulled her for the chat. Kata did nothing wrong. It's already feeling competitive. I think Kata is absolutely stunning. I can't wait to see more of her personality come out. I kind of wish that Kenzie said yes to the chat with Zach, just because I want to know what he would have said. I was curious. I was hoping that we would see that. And as much as she doesn't owe him a conversation, it wouldn't have hurt to hear his side. Bryce absolutely kills me. He reminds me of Austin, but also Martin. Kenzie reminds me so much of Madison from Love on the Spectrum, and she's my favorite. And I think that's why I really like her. Overall, I really like the cast. I think it's gonna be a good season. I'm not the biggest reality TV person, but I'm just as hooked as I was last year. Also, I don't know if I said this, but I really like Sean and Kenzie together. I feel like they didn't show us a big part of that because they were like all of a sudden really close. They just both seem like very kind, happy people. I also love Trinity. I think her and Bryce give me very like Nicolandria energy. I'm excited that tonight's episode there will be a challenge, which I feel like we always like know more and learn more through those. I will see y'all in the next debrief. Love you, bye. My extensions are overgrown and I cannot stand the feeling of them anymore. I don't have an appointment until I think like a week or 2 out, so I'm gonna have Taylor take them out of my head. Here's the before. It doesn't look bad, it feels bad. And it's really hot outside, so I'll have a break. Once they're like unclamped, they'll just slide out. natural hair damage reveal. Okay, there's the natural. Welcome to my new series called Will It Matcha. Today we'll be doing peaches. You might have seen me make strawberry matcha with this very grater right here. Then I tried a plum, and then everyone was like, please make this a series. So here I am. I took notes of all the fruits you guys wanted me to try, and then I went to the store, and then I found these donut peaches, and I've been really wanting to try a donut peach, so we're just gonna turn this into a matcha today. I'm gonna peel this and then grate it, but just so no one gets mad at me, I'm gonna go wash it really fast. I'm just gonna take the skin off of my peach. I could actually just peel it with my hands. I guess using the peeler is much easier though. It smells so good. I have a feeling this is gonna make it into my top 5 matchas. This might be really satisfying. That kind of ruined it though. Here's my fully peeled donut peach. Let's start grating it. Already so much easier than the plum. This fruit is turning into juice very quick, so I'm just gonna leave the cup directly under me. I think I really could have just mashed it with a fork. We already have so much juice. I almost forgot to take a bite. That is so good and super sweet. Here's the last of the juice. I'm gonna add just a tiny squeeze of agave syrup. It's already pretty sweet, but I wanted to have that like peach jam flavor. Now, of course, we need to set this aside and then make our matcha in the shaker. Let's go get some ice. Adding in Chobani oat milk. One last shake, and finally the matcha. Okay, let's give it a stir. The color's looking good. Now each time I try a new fruit, I get a little nervous, but let's see if peach will matcha. So it's good, but I can barely taste the peach. It's kind of just like an essence, which is interesting because the fruit itself was super strong and flavorful. You can still taste the peach, but just not as much as I was expecting to. Let me know which fruit I should try next. Love y'all. Bye. I don't have any strawberries today, but I do have a plum. I haven't tried any other fruit on this grater, so I guess we'll just find out what it's like. Essentially, will it matcha? I think it's working. This is an arm workout. I need to take a break. I'm gonna try and put what I've got in my cup. Just see how much juice there really is. Right, let's keep going. Should I take a bite? A lot more sour than I was expecting. It's really good though. I'm gonna add what I have again. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. We're getting to the pit. Now I'm adding in the rest. Here's how much we got. To be fair, I ate a lot of that plum, but a lot less juice than I expected. Definitely adding sweetener because this is like low-key really sour. I hope that's enough. Mix that in. Doing my matcha powder in my little shaker. Ooh, that was kind of a lot. Maybe just a little baby scoop. Actually using the Pebble Ice today because for some reason my ice maker in the fridge is not working. Something about milk and plum does not feel right to me, but we're just gonna do it. It's gorgeous. One last shake. Oh, that's so pretty. My layers are not going together. Let's try a sip. I'm not mad at the flavor profile. It's just very interesting. It's pretty good. It's just sour. Never had a sour matcha before. But I really like it. I love her. Let's pack my very spoiled puppy's dinner together to go eat at my parents' house. I just thought this would be interesting because when I first got her, I was just looking all over social media to see what everyone else's puppies were being fed. And I barely found anything. So if you're looking to get a puppy, this is what I feed my girl. She's 12 weeks old now and I feed her a 4th cup of food 3 times a day. I start with like the first base of this 4th cup with a little bit of kibble. So it's like that much. It's very little because the rest of it, she's just started eating Maeve puppy food and she loves it. This is like a raw frozen diet. So I kind of just do the rest of the scoop with that. Just kind of like eyeball it. She just woke up and I'm hearing her. Then I add a pump of this omega oil for skin, coat, and joint. She's making weird noises. She's a dachshund, so I think this is great, you know, for her disc development and all. I'm just gonna kind of mix that up. And there's her dinner. I'm gonna pack that up. And here she is, the queen herself. She's the best. You're the best. Are you the best at talking ever? Okay, love you guys. Bye.